What's up, dudes? It is 5:46 a.m. and Spirit said, starting today, they are going to stop making excuses for their mean behavior. Okay? Well, I've got my little satchels and numbers. Let's see. Oh, I have my little satchel of artwork too. We'll do that one too. Let's see what decks we're working with. Number green 15. See, you want to see? And red 15. The number 15 might mean something. Cool. Here's red 15 and green 15. Messages from the 80s, Starseeds. All right, let's do it. All right, let me put these back so I don't lose them. All right, I've got the big giant Ace of Cups, guys. Big giant Ace of Cups full of names. I'm going to fill up some more names soon. Any names that you see, Spirit is working with these people. So I'm going to call a name. We're going to see how the day starts, how the day ends, and what message we get from the 80s. All right, first name. Ashley. If you resonate with the name Ashley, how is the day going to start for Ashley? If you resonate with Ashley, we have the 5 of Cups. Somebody is sad, depression. All right? So usually the message of the 5 of Cups is, this is deep scorpionic energy. It's usually 3 spilled cups and 2 cups that are usually behind the person, and they're not paying attention to the 2 cups because they're too busy looking at the 3 spilled cups. So that's the person who was stuck in the past, upset over their woulda, shoulda, and coulda. So upset about the past that they missed the 2 cups, the soulmate, the 2 of Cups, that they didn't pay attention to. But this card is different. They're paying attention to the 2 cups now. All right, somebody might be feeling regret. How does the day end? How does the day end? Okay, let's see. 4 of Pentacles. I didn't invest. All right, I sat on something. Then the wheel turns. The Knight of Cups. I have an offer for you. The wheel turns. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Leo energy. I want to make things right. The wheel turns. Here's a brand new Ace of Wands. A brand new exciting thing. This feminine may find out this masculine's been watching them the whole time. And finally, we have the Lovers, divine counterparts, Gemini energy, coming together. All right, what's the message from the 80s if you resonate with Ashley? Message for the 80s, from the 80s. I think of you every time I hear that song. All right, and what's the artwork that Spirit wants to show if you resonate with the name Ashley? A library might mean something, a bookshelf, books. All right, there's your message. Next, who's next? Seth. If you resonate with the name Seth, How's the day going to start for Seth? Okay, I'm just going to read the message real quick. I'm in love. I have this brand new love. It's with this healing person. Somebody might go fishing. Aquarian energy. This person makes me feel good inside. All right. This is divinely blessed. There's a big opportunity right here. The portal is right here. All right. Somebody had, okay. Somebody might have been talking to seen a bird, like a parrot or something. All right. Somebody might have seen somebody with their pet, and it opened up their heart. All right. This is a soulmate being brought in. Those are the 2 cups we were just talking about. It's the Empress. And the person is, so the 2 of Swords for me is my boyfriend's back and you're going to be in trouble. The person may have realized they didn't show any respect to the Empress. They were just very quiet. All right. Let's jump down again. All right. Message from the 80s if you resonate with Seth. Message for Seth. No shit, Sherlock. All right. An artwork message for Seth. If you resonate with Seth. A helmet might mean something. All right. I'm going to go get my coffee. I think it's done. Okay, this color green might mean something. Florida, Grassy Key, Dolphin Research Center. This hoodie is 30 years old. Hey, look, it's a squirrel. He comes to that planter. He got a giant nutsack. And he gets, I leave little peanuts for him. And he gets them every morning. Usually he eats them and looks through the window at me while he eats them. All right, next. Who's next? You're next, dear. Todd. If you resonate with the name Todd, here's your message. Oh, I picked up messages from the 80s first. Starseed messages. Want to come over and chill for a while? How does the day start? If you resonate with Todd. Message for Todd. The Queen of Wands. A sexy, passionate, artistic person appeared out of nowhere. Okay. How does the day end? Wands are passion, arts and entertainment, excitement, sexy stuff. All right. How's the day end? The moon. All right. Something might have been confusing. All right. So, Spirit wants us all to watch. Now remember, all of my readings are interactive. What you're seeing with your eyes is only the first part. The second part is with words, and it's in the comment section of this video, of every video. And the videos originate on YouTube, so that's the comment section I'm talking about, on YouTube. So, Spirit is offering free soul school. Knowledge is the key to freedom. I'm just the librarian that's directing all the knowledge that Spirit wants people to learn. Somebody might have realized, yeah, that person doesn't care. And that can be a harsh feeling. And so there's a wonderful video where it's a Galactic Mama's words, Brene Brown, and she talks about when people don't care. Now, when I sneeze when I'm channeling, that means somebody has ascended in vibration. They're at a higher vibration. So if you resonate with any of the names, make sure to listen to that lesson. So I'll link it down in the comment section. If you don't feel comfortable clicking links, I totally get it. I also have the title of the video, and you can copy it and paste it into the search, and that video will pop up. But I promise my links are not nefarious. I hear Where Is My Mind by the Pixies. Somebody might have just spent a long time, like too much time, dilly-dallying. What are you doing? Wasting time? Working hard at hardly working? All right. Four of Wands. It's time to come home to your soul family. All right. There's your message. Todd, what is your artwork? I keep looking at this pearl necklace. All right, there's your message. So we have to remember, especially if you're an empath, especially if you're a spectruming person, sometimes there can be this naiveness where you're like, I like you. Well, because I like you and I don't got no beef with you and I think you're cool, I kind of automatically assume it's reciprocal. Like, I would never be mean to you. And so we have to learn that not all people are like us. Generous, kind with their energy, sharing. And so we don't need to prove our worth to people who ignore us. We don't need to prove our worth to people who don't even deem a response. We don't need to prove our worth to anybody like that. And we also have to remember that if somebody, doesn't accept what you offer, if they don't respond to whatever you put out, whatever it may be, it's not a reflection of you. It's whatever that person is going through. And it may have nothing to do with you. All right? So listen up to this person. Kristen. If you resonate with the name Kristen, what's the message for Kristen? How's the day going to start for Kristen? Message for Kristen. The Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is ready. This is somebody who's been watching for a really long time. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't make their move right away. They watch for a really long time before they decide. Because they do have that great big pentacle to invest. Frisbee golf might mean something. A tambourine might mean something. So the Knight of Pentacles represents like a ride or die person, monogamous. Once I commit, I'm all in, but it takes me for fucking ever to commit. All right. How's the day gonna end? The Five of Pentacles. Somebody feeling left out in the cold. Somebody might find out they didn't get a job. Somebody's coworker may leave. Somebody may see somebody else get something. All right. What's the message from the 80s? Message from the 80s. Spirit may have removed a toxic person from a work situation. Message from the 80s. Or bring somebody to a new, more abundant work situation. Somebody might get a raise after a really long time. A well-deserved raise. Message for Kristen. Call me. I'm so psyched about seeing you. Somebody might go on a job opportunity. All right. And what's the artwork for Kristen? If you resonate with the name Kristen. All right, there's your message. And final name for this morning, Daniel. If you resonate with the name Daniel, how's the day going to start for Daniel? Message for Daniel. What's the message for Daniel? Well, we have the Chariot with Cancerian energy and Temperance with Sagittarian energy. So, divine timing is at play. Somebody may have finally got the final piece to the puzzle. Now they know what they want to do, and they're going to come in fast. Somebody might drive their car over to somebody's house. Somebody finally found out the full truth. All right. How's the day going to end? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yes. Jackpot. The Ten of Pentacles is the ultimate jackpot. It's the best card in the tarot deck. Besides the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is fulfillment in work, life. The Ten of Pentacles is the Emperor at home, sitting around, looking at his family all around him in his beautiful house. The Emperor looking at all his hard work coming to fruition. Jackpot. All right. And final message from the 80s for Daniel. What's the message for Daniel? Don't have a cow, dude. You will do just fine. And artwork message for Daniel. All right, there's your message. Let's get a message from the strippers for the collective. What's the message for the collective? Catalog. Treat yourself. What's the message from the tarot for the collective? Message for the collective. We have the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. 44 might mean something. Spirit's bringing in a blessing, a reward, a friend, a real friend, a true thing. For someone who's been left out way too much. Somebody that people ignore, show apathy to. This person has been all alone for way too long. All right, what's the message from the 80s for the collective? Message for the collective. I feel grody the max over how I treated you. So people who have ignored you, bullied you, treated you with apathy, they don't care, you're alone, no, we ignore this person. They're feeling what they did. All right? You may not hear from this person. So understand that, especially if it's a narcissist or somebody with narcissistic tendencies. So another informative video I'm going to link is called, Am I the Narcissist? What No One Wants to Tell You. So if you're thinking that thought, the quick answer is no, you're probably not the narcissist. A narcissist doesn't have the ability to self-reflect like that. They just think everything's wrong with everybody else. What you could be is, especially you could be an empath who has been hanging around narcissistic people. So an empath works like a sponge. And so we've all heard that phrase, you are who you hang around with. And that's very true with empaths, with highly sensitive people, with spectrumy people. You work like a sponge. You'll pick up that vibration and that energy. And that's called picking up fleas. And so you might change your vibration, or whoever it is, the collective you, whoever this person is, might change vibrations and not resonate with these narcissistic people anymore. All right? So I've channeled this before. Mighty elks, shake off the fleas. And Spirit shows me it's like a great big elk, and it's got all these wood ticks all up its neck, and it shakes its head and they all go flying off. Somebody is destined to make new friends. All right? Somebody may have gotten a text message, a message or something that says, it's all come clear. All right, there's your message. Have a good morning. Let's get an overall message from Grace Oracle. Let's do it from the Grace Oracle here. What's the overall message for everybody whose names we called? If you resonate with any of those names. Beauty. Surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. And what's the message for the collective? Message for the collective? Believe. When we marry intention with action, miracles happen. All right, there's your message.